3M Championship win, practice rounds and pro-ams Monday to Thursday, 54-hole tournament Friday to Sunday. Where, TPC Twin Cities in Blaine, par 72. Tickets, free general admission all week for the 10th consecutive year. The expo tent, Friday to Sunday, located behind number 18 is also free. Parking, shuttle service, free from the Anoka County Airport. First, $1.75 million, $262,500 to the winner. TV, Golf Channel, 8 to 10 p.m. Friday, tape delayed, 3 to 5 p.m. Friday and Saturday. Tournament 54-hole record, 191, 25 under, by David Frost in 2010. Tournament 18-hole record, 60 by Paul Goitos in the second round in 2017. Last year, after 19 years without a playoff, the 3M Championship needed overtime for the second year in a row. Following a weather delay, Paul Goitos, 20 under par, defeated Gene Sowers on the first playoff hole with a birdie for his fifth victory on the 50 and over tour. Goitos ran his streak to 4 consecutive years with a win. It was another birdie fest in Blaine. The field finished with 1,105 birdies, the second most in PGA Tour Champions history. The scoring average of 69.278 was the lowest in the event's history. 67 of 77 players finished under par. Tour update: 12 different players have won the 15 full field events on the PGA Tour Champions this season. Of those dozen, just 4 are in this week's field. 7 events remain before the third installment of the Charles Schwab Cup playoffs. Wide open possibilities. For the 9th time in 10 years, the 3M Championship falls the week after a major. Several noted PGA Tour Champions players atop the Schwab Cup money list, including Bernhard Langer, Miguel Angel Jimenez and David Toms, are taking this week off. That opens the door for players to make a run up the board in the season-long race. Players to watch: Kirk Triplett, who birdied 5 of the first 10 holes and shared the lead on 3 occasions Sunday at the Senior British Open before finishing tied for third, is making the trip back over the pond on a roll. Tom Lehman and Tom Pernis Jr. were the only 2 Americans to play all 4 rounds under par at St. Andrews, and they tied for 6th. Two-time 3M Championship winner Kenny Perry, Minnesota natives Lehman, Gent Harris and Lee Janzen, long-hitting John Daly and 2-time major champion Mark O'Meara will draw crowds in Blaine. Among the players making their 3M Championship debut are Golf Channel analyst Charlie Reimer and noted teaching pro Dave Stockton Jr., son of the 1994 winner. Catch the legends. This year's Greats of Golf event, an annual 18-hole exhibition, kicks off Saturday afternoon. Jack Nicklaus, Gary Player and Lee Trevino are the headliners, and 3-time 3M winner Hale Irwin is part of the festivities. 10-time LPGA major winner Anoka Sorenstam also returns after missing last summer to captain the European team in the Solheim Cup. Saying goodbye, this is the 26th and final edition of the tournament, which began as the Burnett Senior Classic and was played at Bunker Hills in Coon Rapids until 2001. There are 8 former winners in this year's field: Perry, Pernis, Goitos, Joe Durant, Jay Haas, David Frost, Tom Kite and Leonard Thompson, and this is the last chance to see tournament golf for free in Minnesota. Next year's PGA Tour 3M Open, held July 4th week at TPC Twin Cities, will feature daily tickets likely in the $30 to $60 range, though kids under 17 will be admitted with adults. Brian Stensaas Moore from Sports. Gettings was hostile and argumentative all day, players said afterward. Kathleen Baker won her 3rd individual event at the U.S. National Championships, racing to victory by 1.11 seconds in the 200-meter individual medley. Rather than a couple of thousand Vikings fans milling along Stadium Road and looking for a beverage and sandwiches in years past, the streets and bars were quiet in Mankato on the first day of training camp. With all 3 headed to free agency, the return isn't likely to be impressive. His acceptance speech thanked family, friends and teammates from St. Paul and his MLB stops.